Okay, we're recording. Good evening and welcome. My name's Dean. Me and Corinne here will be going through this Zoom call just to have a chat and a discussion in regards to all things inflammation. What I will do is just talk in the way of what is inflammation. We're going to discover the secret threat to your health and how we can work on defeating it. We've got tips and strategies for combating chronic inflammation and regaining your health and obviously your youth. So get ready to be inspired and take control of your wellness. And yeah, let's go on to the next slide. It should take about 30 to 35 minutes. I just want to run through this disclaimer. I'm not a qualified physician. The presentation is not intended to provide medical advice. It is for informational, educational purposes only, and it does not take the place of medical advice or treatment from a licensed physician. You should not use this information contained herein for diagnosing a health problem or disease. If you think you may have a medical condition, please consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare physician. So let's go to the next one. So inflammation. We're in a state, it's either two states. We're in a state of inflammation and degeneration, or a state of healing and regeneration at any given time. Inflammation can be in many different forms. So inflammation can be as far as acne, aches and pains in bodies, in the joints, hips, knees, elbows, hands, as in rheumatoid arthritis and things like that. But they're just some of the conditions. We can have issues with our bowels, our intestines, how we poop, how we hold things. Are we congested? Are we clogged up? So inflammation can be in many varied conditions throughout the body. What I would like to do first is, before we go too much further, just introduce myself and Corinne very quickly. Obviously, my name's Dean. I know most of the people on this call. I've been in the health and wellness space now pretty full on since 2018, when I had a serious illness that made me look outside the normal, because I wasn't getting many answers, and I was just getting referred to more and more procedures, and my body was going through more and more operations. So over time, I was depleted at my lowest point, and I started looking for alternative therapies to assist me with my conditions. And that led me onto the rabbit hole or rabbit warren of exploring many, many different things. Inflammation, I find, is at the root cause of nearly all diseases. And since I've been on this path, I've reversed a lot of my own conditions. I'm fitter, healthier, and stronger than I was when I was 40. I turned 56 in May this year, and feeling great. I got a new zest for life. I love traveling. I like working, social networking, spending time with family and my beautiful partner. So that's me, and I'd like to welcome Corinne, who's here with me. Corinne?
I'll see if I got a voice today, because I've lost my voice. That's why I'm going to let you do the whole presentation literally today with a little bit of my help. Yeah, I've been in the health and wellness field my whole life. It kind of started in Sweden, where I'm from, 32 years ago. I studied sports education, and then a lot of different sort of preventative health I majored in. And I came to Australia competing as an elite athlete in rowing, and ended up obviously staying here. Have 2 adult kids and 2 grandkids. And my whole life has been about helping people, transforming their wellness. And, that's body, mind, spirit. As a personal trainer, as a therapist, as a coach. So that's been my whole life, assisting people. I'm passionate about that. And this opportunity and these drops came in at a right time when I needed it, when I was in a lot of pain and obviously a lot of inflammation. And it's absolutely transformed my life, and both wellness and wealth and being able to help people. It's been extraordinary. And that's why I'm here now. And it's gives me pleasure of helping people. So that's a little bit about me.
Beautiful. Thank you. So I would say that the majority of us would know someone or would be experiencing ourselves some form of inflammation. As you can see on the screen here now, it comes in many, many forms, and this is only just a couple. But, everything from cardiovascular issues, renal issues, Alzheimer's, arthritis, even talk about diabetes. So, yeah, there's plenty there, plenty there. Inflammation, as we know, it's an epidemic at the moment. And the beauty of this is the opportunity to help people is truly, truly priceless. When I first started this, I took this product just for myself. I did not want to share it. It wasn't a business thing. It wasn't even on my mind. But when I found the effects and the results that I was having with myself and the people that I did share it with, my beautiful family and loved ones, the results they were having, I've gone, well, to keep this information and keep this product to myself truly is doing humanity an injustice. So this is why we now take this on board and we do share it. As mentioned just a little while ago, inflammation is at the root cause of many health concerns and conditions. As you can see, fatigue, digestive issues, hormonal imbalances, allergies, skin conditions, pain, headaches, migraines, respiratory problems, even as far as stress, anxiety, and depression. It is a form of inflammation. And, we're in, as I mentioned, we're either in a state of inflammation and degeneration, or we're in a state of healing and regeneration at any given time. So the choice is ours. And what if you found a way to solve 2 of the biggest challenges of today? They are inflammation and inflation. I would say everyone would know the effects of the rising cost of living with inflammation, and inflammation with the aches and pains as we age, and specifically with the diets and foods that we are consuming of these days. So what is curcumin? Curcumin is the main active ingredient in turmeric, and it's been widely used as an alternative medicine and purported to have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-cancer properties. Been used in India for over 4,500 years. I've studied a lot of ancient Egyptian culture, and it dates back a lot longer than that. Ayurvedic medicine, it was the first medical system in the world, and it's been, documented well in that. And the benefits, they exhibit a wide range of biological activities. Scientific research, there's plenty of scientific research on the benefits of turmeric and curcumin, and making it one of the most studied plants in the world, thanks to the multiple health benefits that it does have. The biggest problem that we did have, but was the bioavailability of the curcumin. And we do have over 21,000, up to 23 now, individual studies that have been done on it. And despite the numerous health benefits, the biggest issue that was faced and challenges was the limited bioavailability. It was low soluble and had a very low stability to it, so it wasn't being absorbed into the body. And how do we increase the bioavailability of it? With the BioMS breakthrough technology. This is a multi-patented technology, which brings it into a lipid absorption, which then allows it to be absorbed into the body better. Here we go. We've got a bit of a chart here, just eating turmeric, native turmeric, opposed to micronized turmeric at 9 times more than standard native turmeric. What we have with the Nanofy curcumin is 277 times more bioavailable to the body than what the native turmeric is. Quite amazing stuff. So it has overcome the barrier that has been long the issue with curcumin and turmeric, getting it into the body, the absorption. And here's the BioMS patented nanotechnology. They reduce it, they coat it, and then it's absorbed into the body. And it is tiny, tiny, 30 nanometers. One strain of hair is 50,000 nanometers thick. And this is down to 30 nanometers. So a lot smaller. So the new delivery system gets the curcumin into our bodies more effectively because the size is reduced to 30 nanometers. It's wrapped in the micelle structure, which is the BioMS technology, and it's quickly carried into the bloodstream. Bioavailability is increased up to 277 for women and well and truly over 100 for men. And it is quite fascinating. Another great thing for it too is the time that it stays within the body. And there's been studies done on it where when you consume it, you take it, it is still being registered within the body up to 24 hours later, which is unheard of. A lot of certifications there for people that like that stuff, people that have done studies on it, non-GMO, allergen-free, universities and so forth. So the products are very limited. Like, we don't overcrowd it with products. You've got Nanofy, you've got Curcumin Plus, which is the liquid form, and you've got Symbiofy. So the Symbiofy is for the digestive health with the prebiotics and probiotics, and herbs for the gut health. All righty. Here's some side effects of taking the product. It's a very potent antioxidant. Got great properties. The ingredient, one of the world's most powerful all-natural anti-carcinogens in the world. That's the curcumin. Healthy inflammatory response, most effective property, and helps with symptoms and causes of chronic diseases by reducing the inflammation. Sustains healthy intestinal function. So the antibacterial, anti-inflammatory qualities combat intestinal dysfunction and provide relief from their symptoms. And it improves cognitive function. Oh, we've gone. And probably one of the biggest things, right, the cognitive function, when it's combined with vitamin D3, has been proven to help with degenerative brain disorders. And cell regeneration helps rapidly regenerate cells and is commonly used as a nutritional supplement for post-surgery. Now, 90 days to regenerate cells. And this is why we recommend that you take a minimum of 3 little bottles of this, which is 90 days worth. And then that way you get a real true effect of, you know, what it's doing on the body and regenerating themselves. Okay. Next slide. So here we go. Some of the facts. Nanify has the vitamin D and the curcumin. And the Curcumin Plus has both of those, but it's also got the ginger and the vitamin C. So it's a bit more, got a few more ingredients in there to assist with people that might have issues with nausea and so forth. Symbify promotes whole body detox. So really good for intestinal health and the digestive tract. Improves the nutrient absorption. So once we start to get rid of and clear out all the plaque and garbage within our digestive tract, the absorption of the nutrients is a lot more bioavailable. And works on antidepressant properties. Probiotics have been shown to contribute to better overall well-being and health, both mental and physical. And as mentioned with the other products, can contribute to cognitive health. Probiotic bacteria can help to maintain proper cerebral function through the gut-brain axis. And what's it doing for others? We do have a Facebook group called Disruptive Wellness, and there is just literally thousands of testimonials of people that are having amazing results, from everything from skin issues, swollen, as you can see there, swollen legs and ankles, to, you know, pussy sores on their legs, to you know, to reducing that inflammation and getting around pain-free. It's quite phenomenal. And I do invite you to get on there. 10 drops a day changes lives. Here's a couple of happy people down on the beach. They take their 10 drops a day plus some. And for me, it's worked really well with joints, knees, hips, and just keeping me more active, or allowing me to be more active with less pain. And then the more I'm moving, the fitter and stronger I'm getting. And Corinne?
Yeah, well, lots and lots of change for me. I've been on it for 8 months now. And the first thing for me was to get my all the joints happy again. And then it just snowballed from there, from having more clarity, hormonal sort of stuff just becoming better and stabilizing, and less coughing. And yeah, so many different things. It's been phenomenal.
And it's also working for animals. My sister in particular started taking the drops, her and her husband, and then she was having issues with the dog, family dog that they've had issues with for 6 years, and started giving the dog drops morning and night. And the dog is actually pooping like a dog should, and she's walking around the back picking up dog poops. And she said, I never thought I'd be smiling and being so happy to pick it up. But the digestive issues with the dog have severely, you know, they've minimized a lot, nowhere near as bad as what they were, having to give the dog enemas every couple of weeks, and softeners and all the rest of it, oils. to assist with stools and so forth. So how do you take your bio-MS drops? In any hot beverage, in veggie caps if you so choose, directly on the tongue or under the tongue. That's what I normally do. Room temperature, doesn't need to be stored in the fridge. And to amplify the benefits, like of a morning, I usually put it in warm water and then add it to my lemon drink. But yeah, obviously to get it into the body a bit quicker, a little bit of warm water, mix it up, 10 drops a day. If you've got acute or chronic issues, 10 drops twice a day. And children, you can even do 1 drop per year of age, up to 10 drops, and pets 1 drop per 4 kilos. And that's it's pretty straightforward. And here you go, the 10 drops per day is equivalent to consuming 1,600 grams of powder, 13 to 32 capsules of product. And the benefits remain in the body for up to 24 hours. The science around it guarantees that the absorption of active curcumin is 95%. The bioavailability is 277 for the women and 144 for the men. And the bio-MS technology makes sure that it's in a solution so that it'd be available for the body to be uptaken. So rather than being oil, it then brings it back to being, because we are mainly water, are we not? Water soluble, so that it can be uptaken into the body, into the bloodstream, and used where it's needed. So what we've got for people that want to purchase some of this product, wholesale starter kits. So it you can get up to 50% discount on all Vitify products. So it includes participation in the wholesale accounts. Anyway, here we go. Kit 1, the entrepreneur kit. You get 5 curcumin plus 4 nanophi. It brings the price back to approximately $58 a bottle, right? So that works, as it says up here, kit 250 works out about 523 AUD, depending on what the Australian US rate is. So that's kit 1. Kit 2 is the 500 kit, $699 US, approximately 1,048 AUD. Brings the price per bottle down to about $47. And you get 11 bottles of each, the Curcumin Plus and the Nanophi. So that's that one. And the big kit, the biggest kit of all, is the 1250 kit. Comes in at $1,309 USD, approximately 1960 or 2000 Australian, but it brings the price of each bottle, you get 48 bottles in that, down to approximately $41 a bottle Australian. So yeah, obviously the bigger the kit you buy, the cheaper the bottles get. All righty. So what we might do is stop the recording now and, getting into the opportunity side of it. But once I started sharing it with my friends, family and loved ones, well, it's sort of just, it's organically happened.
Yep.
So the vision, we are a beacon of hope in uncertain physical and financial times. As we know, inflation's going through the roof. What it costs these days compared to what it did, even 2 years ago, 12 months ago.
Yeah.
So We're ready for heart-centered health advocates and leaders, people who want to create another income with true impact. And as mentioned, you know, I'm just sharing this with people I know that I think will benefit from it, and I'm getting my product for free. So the desire of the founders was is to help you make decisions based on love, hope, leaving behind any doubts and fears. So each decision in life should be based on our family, ourselves, and others. At Vitify, we leave fear behind and build a legacy for those around us. Amazing, these people that brought this product to the world. So it's been operating in Mexico since 2016. So we've got 8 years under our belt. The company has grown organically, gathering product testimonials and building a strong foundation of leaders. So it's now in Mexico, the US, Dominican Republic, Colombia, Europe, and next week we head up to the Gold Coast. Saturday week we have the official launch here on the Gold Coast, New Zealand and Canada, and many more on the way. So the beauty of it is it's the powerful combination of patented biotechnology and the expanding global nutritional supplement market with a proven track record of organic growth. And where are we now? We're right there. We're critical mass and the tipping point. It's just about ready to explode, especially here in Australia. And it's exciting times. There's not a person I speak to that doesn't have an issue with some form of inflammation one way or another. I think everyone could, you know, benefit from this product. And yeah, come and join us if you so choose. The pre-launch team. That's where we're at the moment. There's still a long way to go. There's a lot of this, a lot of countries still to get to. We've got proven systems that work. There's different ways to grow the business. I share it organically with people. I'm also a crane operator. I'm a health, wellness, and detoxifications coach. So I talk and assist with people to, you know, to work through their gut health, their issues with their mind, their body, their spirit. And this is just another beautiful thing that I can share, another tool. 3 ways to success to become Rapid Pro. What I did, I joined as an entrepreneur. I bought a $500 kit, a 500 kit. Then I bought 3 people in under me. One was $250, one was $1,250, and another was $500. I got back in my first month, $780 US. So I got my product back for nothing. I got my product for free. And once you take the product and you see the difference and you feel what it does to you, it's amazing if you can get it for nothing. It's a bonus. And this is the Golden Drops team that we're in. Corinne started this up, and there's plenty of us in there. There's just some of the photos. You want to talk into this at all, Corinne?
We've covered a lot. I don't think we need to go in too much. If people want to know, you know, compensation plan and more of this information, we can provide you with all that. But we're obviously working through the levels here through this simplified plan, starting at Pro Entrepreneur, goes to Senior, Master, Premier, Elite, Diamond. And if you reach Diamond within the first year, in a year from the launch, you can get what we call a global founder, which is amazing. So you basically get a share in the company. So that's a pretty amazing thing for that to happen. And yeah, just making an additional form of income is amazing. Obviously, there's plenty of people that make it their sole income as well. The opportunities there, depending on what you want to do with it. So, you know, for me, as I see this, or when I saw this opportunity, first of all, it was obviously the change I had, because it solved a lot of my problems. But it also helps people generate, an incredible business opportunity as well. So, yeah, and it is pretty easy to do, and all the training is there. We help you with that. And it's a great community to be part of. You obviously will grow personally as well, which I think is just a bonus. So yeah, your big opportunity might be right where you are now. That's Napoleon Hill that says that. So that's basically, what we want to share. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. So that is basically it. I'm going to stop